Yeah, their little triggered minds and bodies, especially if these people cut God's, one of God's earth angels, his healers, his chosen being that he wanted to use to do a job, and somebody try to cut something short. This stuff is spiritual. It's universal, but it's spiritual. Okay, this is not no human stuff that we playing with out here. Because everything got to come back around. Whether it was in darkness or light. You nobody gets away. Okay? So they got these people all out here or whatever coming for you. Baby. And they don't even know you ain't even into it like that. Like you doing what God wants you to do. They could do all the evil business that they want. Because God knows. God sees it. God. Okay? So, anywho, like I say, this boyfriend and these owls, they are always somewhere. And it used to be one that was next door to me after I moved from the townhome or whatever, where the guy I was messing around with, and we just had to let that go. That's been 10 years or whatever, 9, 10 or whatever. Like, we already had let it go before we officially let it go. So, that's the thing right there. So we had let it go, and anyway, the last time this guy say he came to my house, and he used to want to come and cut up and do some things or whatever that was ugly or whatever. And people be out in the streets, they be out here in the wilderness, and they about to do anything. They be real monsters, like real animals out here. Be so unbalanced, be so unhealed, be such a big liars, be trying to make somebody look like something that they're not, trying to keep up a narrative or some type of something that they made up or whatever, that's played up and masked all up or whatever. And they have their different reasons for doing all of this stuff. A lot of times it be money behind it, and a lot of other stuff. They want either a position. They don't want you to be as smart as you really are. They want to try to control a narrative or think that they're the head of the line, or they're the leader of the family, the leader of the pack and all of that. And they ain't lead nothing but they demons to hell where they're going. Okay? So I'm not going your way. God didn't tell me to go that way. You're not my leader. You can't show me anything that God is not showing me. Okay? So, anywho, so this guy, whatever, he said the last time he came trying to do something at my house or whatever, and thought he was coming for me or whatever, he said it was this big owl that sat right on the top of the front roof, of the porch, the front porch or whatever, that it was a big ass owl that scared him. He said he tried to come, and he was like, yeah, because I was coming to do such and such to you, and I was coming to F you up and all this stuff. I was coming to do you or whatever. And he said if that big ass owl he called me, it hadn't been on your porch acting like he was, and he said he looked dead at me like, if you make another step. He said he hopped out of his car and he was coming to start problems with me. Like, and fight with me or whatever. And he said that big owl, and I kept dreaming about these owls and stuff like that, like, you know, and people were doing stuff or whatever, and the owl was around or whatever, but the owl was like attacking them for like trying to do ugly stuff. Like, this owl was literally a protector. These owls were literally protectors or whatever. So I don't know. Oh, let me put this down because there's other people walking here. So I don't want to put my camera on them. But anyway, yeah, it's other people walking this trail. So, but he told me that the owl was just right there on the porch. And he was like acting like he was about to do something ugly. And the owl like scared him away that night. So I was like, what? I was like, what? This? And he was like, and like really after that, like that guy never came to like we like broke it off for real after that, because I realized like it was a lot of other stuff going on with him, and this guy had tried to do some stuff or whatever, and some wishy-washy stuff that he shouldn't have done, and you know, it was just time to be over with that. And then like where, you know, that owl kept on, like when I moved, it was another owl that used to always go and get up in my neighbor's tree, and this owl would cry and cry. I don't know what the hell, but I looked it up and it said something. I'm gonna have to come back and tell y'all whatever they said it meant or whatever. But this owl was just crying and screaming and making that noise, and it was real loud. And this owl that used to go get up in that tree was big, like a big old owl. So anyway, it's a happy, good day to be walking or running or whatever you're gonna do to get your exercise in. You know, the summer's about to come, so everybody needs to be dropping down those pounds and whatever, y'all know, because y'all know I also can go on into my whatever. That's my, I call it when it's being more thick with it and loud and like coming from my stomach. Like I be so like devastated about all this stuff that these demons be doing. Like demons be running rampant in people, and they just or whatever, and they think they can decide to try to think they know who you really are as a person when they don't even know who you are. How you gonna know who I am or try to say who I am when you don't even know who I am? So something could be significant, guys, about 4, 6, y'all, and 2 white doves. 6 and 2 white doves, right? I mean, but they're 2 ducks. So they're not doves, they're ducks. But anyway, anyhow. But I did the past summer did see a dove, literally. One white one, and when you would get up close to it, it was flying and it was so white in the sky, and then it came down and it was right there by the water. And when I got close up to it to take a picture, it flew off. And I mean, when I say this thing disappeared so fast, it was like weird, because I still was trying to catch it with my camera and I couldn't. This how fast this thing flew off or whatever. This dove, it flew and it was gone into the sky. You couldn't see anything but the white right there. And so it was so like, it was just weird. But anywho, it was like, yeah, it's just been so much going on. I don't know, owls is something significant. Like I say, over there in that area, on that side, like I'm always like seeing that one owl with those big glossy eyes. Like you can see its eyes really, really good. But I got a ways to go back around this area here. It's like far, but not far. I usually walk in different places or jog in different places. I even like figure I'll start going back to the school track or somewhere and running around the track field. So I'm sure you guys are hearing the cars or whatever. So we're gonna get on back to story time to do with situation with the karmic or whatever. This person or whatever that you have been dealing with, like, and the person that they, I think that this person could be stating that they're pregnant or they lost a baby or something of that nature. But like, this person is all jabbered up. And like I say, this karmic masculine end up getting